Hello, everyone. This is Christine Harris. Um, I have a roommate who is a very avid dumpster diver. Before he came to live with me, he was homeless and living at the river, and so he did quite a bit of it. And he also, whenever his friend has a load of stuff to haul to the dump that he's picked up from somebody, he's a hauler, I guess. And he always goes to the dump with him because he always finds something that's unique. So I thought I'd share with you what he came back with this last week. First of all, he brought me this Santa Claus. There is not a nick on it, not a crack in it. It is in beautiful condition, little dirty. I'm going to clean it up. I don't collect Santa Clauses, so I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to give it to my mother because she does collect Santa Clauses, and I think she'll enjoy that very much. The next thing he gave me is this little music box. And I don't know if you can see inside, but there's a couple of little kids skating around the tree. And again, it's in perfect condition. Not a thing wrong with it. So he brought that to me, and I like music boxes, so I'm going to keep this for myself. And then he brought me this white plastic bag, and in it was all of this. I thought I'd go through it a little bit and share it a little with you. This is at least one, maybe several, because I haven't completely unwound it yet, necklaces of little tiny white shells. So those will come in handy. I use a lot of the little tiny shells in crafting summer projects and stuff. So I was happy for that. And then this one here, this is all handmade beads. The paper beads, somebody has made all of these little paper beads. And they're very pretty. So I thought, well, I can reuse those paper beads. So I like that. And then this one here has all these silver beryl beads. And then the colored beads in between them. I'm not as excited about the colored beads because I believe that they're acrylic. But all of these beautiful little silver beryl beads will come in very handy. And then this looks to be possibly a bracelet that someone made. They put a button on this end, a loop on this one with seed beads, and the loop goes over the button and creates a little bracelet. I thought that a few of the beads on this were very nice. I like these green ones here. They've got almost like a leaf pattern on them. And there's some very pretty blue flat ones here. So I thought, well, there's stuff in there I can use. And then there's just 3 little bracelets that they've tied together with a bow here. But each one has a very nice bead or a charm on the end of them. And again, I'm pretty sure that the beads are acrylic, but the charms and the big beads on the end might come in handy. Then there's this little bag of seed beads, slightly larger, um, just a whole array of different beads in here. So I'll have to dump those out and see. There's also some gold bead caps in here. So I'll check that out. And here we have, it's a pair of earrings, but I love the things that are dangled on them. Isn't that cute? It's a kind of a long skinny bead with a bead cap on it that looks as if they painted it white. And then the little white flower on the top is useful also. And we have here some blue beads, all individually hooked together. So I like to use things like that in Chunky Charms or on dangles or something. So I'll be taking that apart. There's this big wooden thing. And somebody has made a fan-shaped filigree into a clip. But it's got a very pretty flower on it and very pretty ribbon used for the bow. Or the leaves, whatever it's supposed to be. This is just a flat silver bracelets. Kind of useless to me at this point. There's some little dangles, earrings like this. I thought this one was interesting. I like the beads that are on that. And someone has taken these off of something. There's 4 of them in here. But I like the gold or copper beads and the long skinny ones here. I'll definitely use those on something. And we have one of these with the little silver flat chain. And it's attached to a heart. So I'm picturing taking the backing off of the earring and using it to put on a card or a layout of some kind. Or and then the rest of this is just earrings that some of them there's only 1 of, some of them there's 2 of. There's this big flat red one. And this pretty little purple one. And there's a few loose beads and stuff in there. So basically that's what's left in the tray. It's just little pieces of junk that I can take apart and use on something else. So that's what he brought me this time from the dump. And I think it was a pretty good haul for him this time.